Welcome to day 10 of crocheting 1 row per day to represent how many kilometers we drove during our van trip. Today we woke up to a rainy day, which is always a little more difficult for van life. To make things even harder, we spilled Beanie's food while driving, but luckily Beanie doubles as a vacuum cleaner, so the problem was quickly resolved. Another issue, we wanted to make grilled cheese for lunch, but our bread got moldy, so we had to improvise. While Rebecca shopped for groceries, I made breakfast with some leftover Korean pancake mix and green onions. I also used this Pam that you're not supposed to use near an open flame. The batter splattered everywhere, and the Pam turned really brown while cooking. Also, the pancakes didn't really taste that good because the mix was expired in 2022. Afterwards, we drove to the store to get some soap. We usually get Dr. Bronner's, but this one is local and also bergamot scented, one of my favorite scents. We then drove to the library to do some more planning, and soon after the weather turned sunny. Yay! We saw this community market right outside the library and decided to walk around. We always like to walk around, but we almost never buy anything because we're cheap and we don't have space in the van for extra stuff. Still fun to look around though. Then we walked around Victoria. We saw a protest near the government building, a seaplane almost land, a ferry to Seattle, people going whale watching, and really purple flowers. We saw a cool fountain and then got to Chinatown. We found out that Victoria's Chinatown is the oldest in the country and also really nice and clean. We walked through Fantan Alley and stopped by the museum. There's a safe in there that is really old but apparently still works. However, we both tried and couldn't get it open even with the instructions written down. When we got back to the van, we drove to Beacon Hill Park to cook dinner. On today's menu, we have udon. While I slave away, Beanie gets to nap during Rebecca's piano concert. Cooking udon in the van isn't that hard, but when you make 2 different broths, add cabbage, seaweed, pork slices, and a weird egg, it can take some time. But it's our comfort food, so it's worth it. After dinner, we took Beanie out to walk. She had a great time as always playing with other dogs, and we enjoyed as well. We saw people kite surfing for the first time. The views were really epic, and it was fun playing in the wind. Then we walked around the wharf. Everything was so colorful and cute and made me want a houseboat too. Luckily, there's one for sale, but unfortunately, we probably can't afford it. Then we drove to our final spot for the day and got ready for bed. Today, we drove a total of 63 kilometers, so that would be 6 brown stitches and 94 white stitches to represent how many kilometers we drove today.